Good morning, tulips, and happy Friday. Okay, are you guys ready to sing hello? Ready? Hello, cha cha cha. Hello, cha cha cha. Hello, and how are you? Cha cha cha. I'm fine, cha cha cha. I'm fine, cha cha cha. And I hope that you are too. Cha cha cha. Okay, we are going to do our calendar, which for some reason I have flipped to the wrong month. There we go. Okay. Who can raise their hand and tell me the name of our month? It begins with the letter M, which says, what month is it? Good, it's March. Can we say March? Ready? March. Good. We're in the month of March. We're in the month of March. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. We're in the month of March. We're in the month of March. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Very good. Okay, we're going to have to do a lot of counting because March is pretty much over. So can you guys help me count how many days we have so far in March? Ready? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and what number comes after 26? Good, it's 27, which is a 2 and a 7. Can we say 27? Ready? 27. Today is March 27th. Now let's figure out what day of the week it is, although I did tell you at the beginning of the video, so let's see if you're paying attention. But even if not, that's okay. We can figure it out. Ready? Yesterday was Thursday. Yesterday was Thursday. So now let's figure out what today is. We have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. What? What day comes after Thursday? What day comes after Thursday, friends? Good. It's Friday. Can we say Friday? Ready? Friday. Good. Today is Friday. Now let's figure out what tomorrow will be. We have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What? What day comes after Friday? Good. Saturday. Can we say Saturday? Good. Saturday. So tomorrow we do not have circle because it's Saturday and we don't usually have school on Saturdays. So we're going to skip circle tomorrow. Okay, let's figure out what year it is. Who could tell me what year is it? Good. It's 2020. Can we say that together? Ready? 2020. Very good. Now, what season is it, guys? What season is it? Good. It's spring. Can we say spring? Ready? Spring. We are in the season of spring. Perfect. Okay. So, let's go over our letter of the week. Our letter of the week is this letter. What letter is this, guys? It's the letter K. Can we say K? Ready? K. And what sound does the letter K make? It says ka, ka. Ready? Ka, ka. Like ka, ka. Kite. Can we say ka, ka, kite? Ready? Ka, ka, kite. Very good. Now we're going to go over our sight word. Let's see who remembers what our sight word is for the week. It's G-O. Who could tell me what G-O spells? G-O spells go. Could we say go? Ready? Go. Like I go to 7-Eleven. Could we say go? Go. Very good. Okay, now this is the last time we're going to do this word family. Okay, we're going to start a new one soon. Actually, yeah, I guess next week we'll start a new one. So our word family for this week though is the and family. Now for homework today or this weekend, whenever you have time, I'm going to attach our worksheet with our and family. So let's go over our and family. So if I put a C in front of it, who could tell me what sound the letter C makes? What sound does C make? C says ka, ka. Can we say that? Ka, ka. Now I'm going to add and to it. So I have ka, and, ka, and, ka, and. What word is that? It's can. Can we say can? Ready? Can. Good. Now I'm going to attach a P to it. What sound does P make? P says pa, pa. Can we say that together? Ready? Pa, pa. Now I'm going to add and to that. So I pa, and, pa, and, pa, and. What word is that? It's pan. Can we say pan? Ready? Pan. Good. Now I'm going to add an M. What sound does M make? It says like that's delicious, right? Can we say Now we're going to add and. So and. What word do we hear? Man. Can we say man? Ready? Man. Good. Now we're going to add an R. What sound does R make? R says Can we say like and. What word do we hear? We have ran. Can we say ran? Ready? Ran. Good. Now I'm going to add a F to it. What sound does the letter F make? F says f, right? Can we say f? Good. Now we're going to add and. So f, and. What word do we hear? It's the word fan. Like we turn on the fan in the summer when it gets hot. Can we say fan? Ready? Fan. Good. Now we're going to add a V to it. What sound does the letter V make? V says the. Remember, it's going to tickle our lip. Can we say the? Good. Now we're going to add and. So the, and, the, and, the, and. What do we hear? It's van. Can we say van? Good. Like van, remember, is a type of car. And our last one is T. What sound does the letter T make? T says ta, ta. Can we say that together? Ready? Ta, ta. Like ta, and, ta, and, ta, and. What do we hear there? It's tan. Can we say tan? Ready? Tan. Good. So I'm going to say the words. I want you guys to repeat after me because today is the last day we're doing this word family. Although, of course, you can still practice it at home. And for homework this weekend, I'm going to attach a worksheet on and. Ready? So can you guys repeat after me? We have can, pan, pan, man, ran, fan, van, tan. Very good. Okay, let's go over our numbers of the month. Okay, who can tell me, I can't really see that color, what number a 1 and a 3 is? What number is a 1 and a 3? It's the number 13. Could we say 13? Ready? 13. And now I have a 1 and you can't see that one. Sorry, guys. A 1 and a 4. Who can tell me what number a 1 and a 4 is? It's 14. Could we say 14, 14? One more time. 13, 13, 14, 14. Very good. Now let's do our shape of the month. Remember, our shape of the month has 2 names. Okay. What is the first name of the shape? So remember, he has 2 names. What's his first name? And what's his second name? Okay, Very good. So his first name is Rhombus. Could we say Rhombus? Ready? Rhombus. And his second name is Diamond. Could we say Diamond? Ready? Diamond. So rhombus or diamond. And who could tell me how many straight sides a rhombus or diamond has? Good. It is 4 straight sides. Could we say that together? 4 straight sides. And all the sides have to be what on a rhombus? All the sides are the same, right? Can we say all the sides are the same? Ready? All the sides are the same. Now, let's go over our color of the month, which I actually am going to be wearing again today. That was just a coincidence. What is the name of this color, friends? This is the color blue. Could we say blue? Right? Blue. Very good. Okay. So, today, I'm going to attach a read aloud of our Clifford. Because I do not have our actual copy of our Clifford here. It's sitting in the costume right now. So what I did instead was I took a screencast of my computer last night and I read aloud the Clifford. So if you guys go on the My Big World with Clifford website, you'll be able to read it on your own too with mommy and daddy. But I did attach a read aloud of myself doing it. As usual, there's also 2 videos you could watch on the Clifford website. And it's going to be all about weather this week. And there's also a game you could play where you dress the monster for the weather. Now, on the back of our Clifford, which again, you guys don't have because all of our Cliffords are at school, you can actually color an umbrella. But again, you don't have it. But that's okay because on the Clifford website, you can actually color on the screen the umbrella. Or if you just hit print, you'll be able to print out a screenshot of it and you can color it in person. I'm also going to be attaching our worksheet that goes with our Clifford website for the week. And you guys can complete that as well. So I'm going to be attaching that to the email as a separate video. Unfortunately, I can't put it on YouTube because I think I'm going to get a copyright infringement because it's a description. So I'll just send it in the email. Okay, so we're going to read another book about water today. And also, I don't know if you guys saw my Skittle experiment yesterday where we dissolved something in water. I'm going to try to do another experiment today. We're going to dissolve some different things in water that I have lying around the house. And you guys can see some other things that dissolve in the water besides Skittles. But for today, I picked a book that's one of my favorites. It's just a really, really fun book. And it does have to do with water. But this book is just super fun and I hope you guys enjoy it. This book is A Fish Out of Water by Hellman Palmer, and it's illustrated by P.D. Eastman. Now, P.D. Eastman, we've read a couple of his other books. He's the same guy who wrote and illustrated Are You My Mother? So you'll see the illustrations might look a little familiar to you. So this book is A Fish Out of Water. This little, I'm just going to move it forward because this one's a little smaller. This little fish, I said to Mr. Carp. I want him. I like him. And I think he likes me. I will call him Otto. Very well, said Mr. Carp. Now I will tell you how to feed him. Then Mr. Carp told me, when you feed a fish, never feed him a lot. So much and no more, never more than just a spot. Or something may happen, you never know what. Then I took Otto home and I gave him some food. I did not give him too much, just 1 spot. But this didn't make Otto happy. He wanted more food. He wanted to have more. Poor Otto, he just had to have more. What did Mr. Carp say, guys? Do you remember? Yeah, did Mr. Carp say to give him lots of food? No, just a little food, right? Not doing very good listening here. Let's see what happens. I knew what Mr. Carp had told me. Never feed him a lot, never more than just a spot. Or something may happen, you never know what. But I gave Otto all the food in the box. Is that what he's supposed to do? Give the fish all the food in the box, friends? No, right? Mr. Carp told him do not do that. So he is not listening. Do you guys want to make a prediction? What do you think is going to happen when he gives him all the food? Anyone want to take a guess? Okay, let's see what happens, because I don't know how this is going to go. Then something did happen. My little Otto began to grow. I saw him grow and grow and grow. Soon he was too big for his little fishbowl. He looks a little squished. What do you think this boy could do to fix this? Let's see. There was just one thing to do. I put Otto in the flower bowl. There, Otto, I said, this'll hold you. But no, the flower bowl did not hold him. Otto went growing and growing and growing. This was not funny. Not funny at all. His tail was growing right out the top. Uh-oh. So now he doesn't fit in the flower bowl. What do you think he should do? Let's see. I grabbed the flower bowl and I ran with it. Otto, I said, I know just where to put you. This will be all right. I put him in a big pot, but Otto was not all right. I saw him grow some more. Very soon he was too big for the pot. I put him in pot after pot after pot. He was growing just so fast. Poor Otto, my little fish. Oh, why did I feed him so much? Otto, I said, stop growing, please. But Otto could not stop growing. He was growing all the time, and very soon I ran out of pots. Oh my goodness. Where do you think he could put Otto next? Anyone want to take a guess where he could go next? Let's see. Otto had to have water, right? We know fish need water. They can't live without water. There was just one thing to do. I did it. I grabbed him by the tail, and I ran up with him up to the tub. The tub is so big, and it could hold lots of water. Do you guys think the tub's going to be able to hold Otto? Let's see if your prediction's right. At last. There, I said, Otto. This tub holds my father, and it holds my mother, so it'll definitely hold you. Does it look like it's going to hold Otto? I don't know. But the tub did not hold Otto at all. He kept growing and growing. Oh, Otto, I said, what can I do with you now? So the tub doesn't work. And look, it's flooding his whole house. My goodness. Then crash. The door went down. Crash. Otto went down. Crash. And I went down too. Woo! What a ride. Uh-oh. Down went the water into the cellar. Now, cellar is another word for basement. And down went Otto, too. I had to do something fast, so I grabbed the phone. Who do you think he could call for help? Who do we usually call when we need help? Let's see. I called the policeman. Help, help, I said. I fed my fish too much. Mr. Carp told me to, but I did not listen. What? Said the policeman. Mr. Carp told you not to, but you did? Too bad. I'm going to come at once. So let's see how the policeman can help him. The policeman came. My fish went that way, I said. He's down in the cellar. Or cellar means the basement. The policeman ran down with me. What a fish, he said. He is much too big to be kept in a cellar. We're just going to have to get him out. Look, now the whole basement is flooding. Oh my goodness. And it's still not enough water for Otto. Can you guys think of something bigger? Another place we have even more water? Okay, let's see. We went to work and worked to get poor Otto out. Poor Otto, why did I feed him so much? Mr. Carp told me something would happen, and it did. It did. So look, Otto's too big to even get out the window. Now we had Otto out of the cellar, but now Otto had no water. No water at all. A fish has to have water, I said to the policeman. We must take him to the water. Get help. Call for help on the radio. So you see the policeman has his radio here, which is like a walkie-talkie. Let's see if he can get some help. The policeman called on the radio. He called for the fireman. Help, help, he said. A boy has fed his fish too much. A boy has fed his fish too much? Well, come at once. So what do you think the fireman could do? Let's see. The fireman came. They all helped to get Otto up. So look, they picked him up on the ladder. But where could we take him, I asked. Uptown? Downtown? To the pool, yelled the fireman. To the pool, I yelled. And please hurry. So what do you guys think? What's your prediction? Do you think that the pool is going to be able to hold Otto? So let's see. They did hurry. The fire truck with Otto came right up to the pool. The fireman yelled, "Everyone out of the pool! This fish is going in! Ah!" in the pool went Otto, into the pool with a big splash. Now I was happy. Now at last my Otto had water. Lots of water. This big pool was just the thing. This big pool will hold him. But Otto went right on growing. And no one wanted Otto in the pool. They did not like Otto in there at all. You take that fish out of here, they yelled. So now no one could go swimming because Otto took up the whole pool. There was just one thing to do. I did it. I ran to the phone. I called Mr. Carp. Please help me, I said. I fed Otto too much. Oh dear, said Mr. Carp. So you fed him too much. I knew you would. I always say don't, but you boys always do. Yes, I'll come. So what do you guys think Mr. Carp's going to do? Anyone want to take a guess how he could help Otto? Okay, let's see what he does. Then Mr. Carp came. He had a black box in his hand, and he had lots of other things to do. His truck says, "Hey, Carp, everything for your fish." What are you going to do, Mr. Carp? I asked him, but Mr. Carp said nothing. He just went right up to the pool. He took the black box with him and all the other things too. Splash! Mr. Carp jumped into the pool. Splash! Now Otto went down too. All I could see was his tail. I could not see Mr. Carp at all. What was going on down there? What were they doing there in the water? Anyone want to take a guess what Mr. Carp's doing? I don't know. We can't see, so... Now I could see nothing. Not Otto, not Mr. Carp, nothing at all. Would I see my Otto again? Would I see Mr. Carp again? Mr. Carp! Mr. Carp! I yelled. What are you doing? Are you all right? Then up jumped Mr. Carp. In his hand was the little fish bowl. In the bowl was my Otto. Mr. Carp made him little again. Don't ask how I did it, he said, but here's your fish. They don't even tell us. We have no idea what he did. And from now on, said Mr. Carp, please don't feed him too much. Just so much and no more. Do you guys think he's going to feed the fish too much again? Yeah, why would that be a really bad idea? Now that is what I always do. Now I feed Otto so much and no more. Never more than a spot or something may happen, and now I know that. The end. Okay. Give me 1 second, friends. We're going to do some math. I just got to set up the camera. Okay, I totally apologize. I know there's like a glare on this, but I've tried like literally everything and the glare can't seem to go away. So I apologize. So what we're going to do first is, for math, we're going to play X-Ray Vision 2. Now, I don't know if you guys remember from the other day, but this is just like the other X-Ray Vision. We're just going to change up the rules a little bit. So the other day, I had sent you guys attached to my email cards that you can print at your home. If you don't have a printer, which I know everyone doesn't, you can always make this game again using index cards or just scraps of paper you have. You just have to label them from 1 to 10. So this is easy enough to make on your own and play with anybody in your family. It doesn't have to be mommy and daddy. You can play it with an older brother or sister, or just even try playing it by yourself, because you guys have done X-Ray Vision before, so I feel like you're experts at this point. So what we're going to do first is we're going to count from 1 to 10, and I apologize, I know there's a little bit of a glare on it. I even closed the blinds. I turned off like half the lights in my apartment. I just can't seem to get it. So I apologize if you can't see it, and also if it's a little bit dark because I had to turn most of the lights off. Okay, ready? Let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now what we're going to do is we're going to count backwards from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good count. So remember, you want to make sure all your cards are in order from 1 to 10. And now what we're going to do is we're going to turn them over. So the game starts off like regular X-Ray Vision, where we're going to pick a card, and then we're going to count up from 1 to figure out what card that is. But remember, the difference is this time, once we guess a card correctly, we're going to leave it flipped over. If for some reason you don't get it correct, you can just try again. And then when you do get it right, you'll flip it back over. So I'm going to start by picking this card. So let's think what card this is. We know this is 1. So 1, 2. What card is this? What number comes after 2? It's 3, right? So we're going to flip this over. Am I right? Yeah. So I'm going to leave it face up. So now we're going to pick another card. I'm going to pick this card. So let's see. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What number comes after 5? Good, 6. So we're going to leave this flipped over. Now, I can start figuring out my other cards now with really out counting too much. Let's flip over another couple cards, and then I'm going to have you guys figure out the remaining cards without counting. So we're just going to flip over a couple more. So let's figure out this card. Ready? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What number's last? What number comes after 7? 8, right? Okay. Now let's figure out our last card. Well, you guys could probably tell me already without even counting. What's our last card? What number did we go up to? 10, right? So we can just flip that one over. We know that. So now I'm going to try to figure out my other cards without even counting. Just looking at what numbers before and what numbers after it. So let's figure out this card. We have 8, 10, right? What number comes after 8 and before 10? Who could tell me? What number comes after 8 but before 10? 8, 9, right? 9. 9 comes after 8 but before 10. So we've already figured a bunch of these out. So we're missing this card now. So let's count it. We actually can even count backwards this time if we want. So counting backwards works just as well. So let's try that because we haven't tried that yet. We have 10, 9, 8, something, 6. What number comes after 6 and before 8? 10, 9, 8, 7, right? 7, 6. Okay, so now we're missing a couple of cards here. So let's try counting up first. We'll figure these out and then we'll count these out. So we're missing a couple. Well, what's the first number we do when we count? We always start with what number? 1, right? We always start with 1. So we have 1, 3. What number comes after 1 and before 3? 1, 2, right? We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try figuring out this number. We have 1, 2, 3. What? What number comes after 3? Because we don't know this one yet. What number comes after 3? It's 4, right? So we are missing just one card. So again, I'm going to show you how to count backwards. But honestly, guys, you can count either forwards or backwards, whichever works easier for you. And no matter what, it still works because we know how to count from 1 to 10 this way and 10 to 1 this way because we've been working on it. So let's try counting backwards one more time just so you could see that. But like I said, you could use whatever works easier for you. So we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're missing that number. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. What comes before 6? It's after 4. 7, 6, 5, right? Now we've got all our cards. So we'll count them one more time. Going up and then counting backwards. So ready? Let's count forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's count backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Thumbs up. You did an awesome job counting. So the last thing we're going to do today is I'm going to grab Mr. Mixup again to do some measuring. So just let me pause this for a sec while I grab Mr. Mixup and some stuff to measure. Hi guys, Mr. Mixup here again today. Okay, so I've been listening all about this measurement stuff you've been doing, and I have got this. And I mean, I have got this. So, what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna measure this pout fish book, okay? So, yeah. Without further ado, I'm gonna use our cubes to measure the pout fish book. Ready? We have 1, 2, 3. It's 3 cubes long, right? Thumbs up or thumbs down? You guys tell Mr. Mixup. Thumbs up or thumbs down? What do you think? What? You're saying thumbs down? Why? What's with this thumbs down? Why? What did I do wrong? You tell me, what did I do wrong? You're saying thumbs down. I don't get it. Oh, is that so? Anything else? Okay, seriously, Mr. Mixup again? Okay, so let's look at the first thing Mr. Mixup did wrong. Because I see 2 things this time. Do you guys see 2 things? What's the first thing? And what's the second thing? Okay, the first thing, Mr. Mixup, I'm going to help you out here. The first thing you did wrong is you didn't start at the beginning again, okay? Remember, you need to start at the beginning. You started in, like, the middle, and then you did go to the end, but you didn't start at the beginning. So can you fix that, please? Can you start at the beginning? Okie dokie. Can do. Okay, so I remember I start at the beginning and go to the end. Yeah, Mr. Mixup, start at the beginning and go to the end of the object. Because if you only start in the middle, you're only measuring half of it. Okay, we need to know how long it is, which means we need to measure the whole thing. Can you do that, please? Okie dokie. I'll get right on it. So give me 1 second, friends. I'm going to start at the beginning and go to the end. Okay? Yep. Good job, Mr. Mixup. Okay, I did it! I started at the beginning and went to the end. Yay! Mr. Mixup, yay! So what do you guys think? Did Mr. Mixup do it this time? So thumbs up if you think he did a great job. And thumbs down if maybe he didn't do such an awesome job. What do you think? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs down again? But I don't get it. I started at the beginning and went to the end. Beginning, end, beginning, end. So, like, I totally don't get it. What's the problem here? You guys tell Mr. Mixup, what is the problem here? Tell him. Because he got the first part right, beginning to end, but he still forgot something. What did he forget? Yeah, I agree. So tell him one more time. What did you forget? What did he forget? Yeah, I agree with you guys. Mr. Mixup, okay? You're right. You didn't start at the beginning and go to the end, but you forgot something else. You see these big gaps here? You can't leave big gaps, okay? All your items have to touch, okay? Because we have to measure the whole thing again. Yeah, you got the beginning to the end, but you're still not measuring the whole thing, okay? Because all this space here, you're not actually measuring. So your items have to be touching each other. You can't leave a gap. Can you fix that, please? Okie dokie. Let me try again, okay? Now, no more gaps. Okay. So remember, Mr. Mixup, beginning to end and no gaps when you're measuring, please. Because see, look, now, you see that? I do. Okay, so I kind of missed like half of it, right? Yeah, those gaps, you kind of missed like half of the size. So it definitely wasn't enough. Can you continue? Yep, I've got it now. I think you did it, Mr. Mixup. Yeah, what do you guys think? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up? Yeah, why? What did I do right? Anything else? Yeah, I agree with you guys. Mr. Mixup, it's definitely a thumbs up, okay? I like how you started at the beginning and went to the end of the object and you did not leave any spaces. Oh, cool, thanks. So can you count for us and tell us how many cubes long this Pout Fish book is? Sure thing. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you got it, okay? It's 10 cubes long. Cool. Okay. So here's the thing, Mr. Mixup. I need you to measure one more book and then tell us if it's longer or shorter, because that's the thing we've been talking about this week. Okay? Can you tell us if we're going to measure another book and tell us which one is longer and which one's shorter? Okay? Okay, cool. Hold on, guys. Okay, so Mr. Mixup, I need you to measure this book and tell us which one's bigger. Okie dokie. Okay, so remember, Mr. Mixup, what's the two things you need to remember? I need beginning to end and no spaces. Yeah, that's it. You've got it. Okay, ready? Can you measure for us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think you need what? I ran out of cubes. Let me get some more. Okay, it's okay. I've got 100 down here. We've got you. Okay, ready? Keep going. 10, 11, 12. Okay, so Mr. Mixup, I need you to count how many cubes we have on each again, and we'll figure out which one's longer and which one's shorter, okay? Because I think you get this measurement thing now, so can you help us by learning our vocabulary words? Okie dokie. Ready? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good, you have 9 cubes there, and how many is our other book? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good, Mr. Mixup, you totally got it. So this book is 12 and this book is 9. So which one is longer or a bigger number? 9 or 12? 9 or 12? Which one's longer or a bigger number? I've got this. It is 9. 9's longer, right? Thumbs up or thumbs down, guys. Is 9 longer than 12 cubes? What? Thumbs down. What? Guys, can you tell Mr. Mixup? 9 is certainly not longer than 12. Why? Tell him what's wrong with that. Yeah, right? So when we're counting, Mr. Mixup, we say 9, and then 12 comes after it, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, okay? 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so 12 is like a bigger number. It's more, okay? Because when we're counting, 12 comes after 9, okay? The last number that we say happens to be more, okay? So this one is actually shorter. It's not longer, okay? Because 12 is a bigger number than 9. And we can even see that, okay? If I were to measure them end to end, if you guys look here, right, here's our cubes. The 12 one is certainly longer, right, because the 9 stops here, and the 12 goes all the way to here. And the same thing with the books. We can put them side to side, end to end, right? I start at both ends. And we look, the water book is certainly longer, right? This book is much shorter. It stops right here, where the water book goes all the way out to the end. So the water book is longer, Mr. Mixup, okay? Okie dokie, I get it, right? When if it's longer, this one's shorter because it stops here. This one's longer. So does that make sense, Mr. Mixup? Yep. Okay, thank you, Tulip friends. I'll see you later. Mwah! Bye-bye. Okay, friends, so that's it for today. I apologize, my guinea pig laundry is now in the shot, but when you have guinea pigs, it takes a lot of laundry. So let me just fix that. It's just what it is. So attached again, I'm going to put my read aloud of My Big World with Clifford, and I'm going to send you the link and the password again if you don't have it. So you will be able to do the read aloud yourself, and you'll be able to watch both the videos, which hopefully they'll work because we know how sometimes that website just does not play. You'll be able to play the mini game on there where you're going to dress a monster for the weather. And I'm also going to attach the worksheet. And like I said, again, you can color the back on the website if you want, or you can print it out. I'm also going to send our homework for this weekend. And then hopefully today I will do another little science experiment where we're going to dissolve things. So that's it for this week. Bye bye, guys. I will see you on Monday.